Glamour UK has crowned its Women of the Year, but something is missing here. What could it be?
Hi, I'm Maya Memi.
This is Tara.
I'm Thal. This is Munya.
Create an award for trans women.
Because you don't understand. That wouldn't actively antagonize people enough. Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson in costume.
We are in costume, and Halloween was...
Because it will have been several days ago by the time you see this, but we're shooting all our content today, and then Clarkson's going to go home and shoot Halloween content.
I've already shot the Halloween content.
Gosh,
no, I'm going to go out to the club.
And I will go out to my bed. But...
we have a special members-only video that we're actually about to film right now, so I can't tell you whether or not Brad is going to throw up.
Damn, I look good.
But I'm trying to get him to throw up by eating nasty foods, so we're going to do that for
But only if you sign up to become a member.
Sign up to become a member.
Or I'll zap you.
Yeah, with his vomit.
Oh. Well, I might vomit from this story because you know what's really going to help trans people?
Oh, God.
A magazine deciding to name Women of the Year.
They're giving it to a man.
They're giving it to 9 males who are trans women.
Oh.
So here is a clip from Fox News reporting on this story.
All right, I know you've all been waiting for this. Glamour UK has crowned its Women of the Year, but something is missing here. What could it be?
Hi, I'm Maya Memi.
This is Tara.
I'm Thal. This is Munya.
My name is Seva.
I'm Maxine Heron.
This is Danny.
I'm Monroe Bergdorf, and this is Glamour's Girlhood First.
Oh, I forgot. They didn't need actual women. Glamour UK says it's giving the Women of the Year award to 9 dolls, aka biological males, working across fashion, music, publishing, and activism.
I love how dolls is now mainstream.
It is. That was the whole theme of the cover story, which I read. We have the cover here from Glamour. Some of them, the photos have visible bulges.
I just don't understand why they couldn't have said Trans Women of the Year.
Well, because it's an award they give every year, and that for Women of the Year, and they decided to give it to.
So why don't they just create an award for trans women?
Because you don't understand. That wouldn't actively antagonize people enough and get you attention.
Everybody wants to be the first at everything, that we're kind of like rushing into insanity, I feel like.
Well, and I just think that I have nothing against any of these trans women, but with all the backlash against trans people and the feminist theme, like these are men pretending to be women, all this kind of commentary and backlash, I cannot think of something designed in a lab better to aggravate people.
I just feel like what the activist class is missing is that what got gay people accepted in society was not consistently fighting with people. It was literally doing what we're doing, like saying, hey, we're normal. We're just like you.
Blending in, not actively antagonizing.
We are acclimating within society.
And purposefully selecting trans women as Women of the Year is like purposely giving a middle finger.
It's just virtue signaling. They don't actually care about trans people, because if they did, they wouldn't have done this.
No, because if this had any effect at all, it will be to decrease support for trans
if
women.
They genuinely thought about, okay, I care about trans people, is this going to help them? No. I mean,
J.K. Rowling tweeted about this, and she wrote, I grew up in an era when mainstream women's magazines told girls they needed to be thinner and prettier. Now, mainstream women's magazines tell girls that men are better women than they are. It's just like perfectly plays into this oppositional narrative.
There's this might be more of like a leftist take, but I feel like the expectation of women to console men with dysphoria stems from the fact that men are not accepting. So we have moved the responsibility of men to become more accepting of other types of men, like trans women, and shifted it onto women. And now we expect them to console men with gender dysphoria and let them invade their spaces.
Yeah, I think that's
like it's
true.
A man problem.
Yeah.
The reason that they're invading women's spaces is because of men.
I do find some of the things, because most people, like Fox News and all these other places, they just saw the headline and they were like, perfect headline, let's yap about it. I actually read the profile of all these 9 trans women on Glamour's website that they did accompanying this cover, and I have some choice quotes for you that you're going to love. On the day of our shoot, most of the cover stars pointed out that the main way you protect a doll is to book one. More than just affection, trans women need employment, opportunities, and money to truly enjoy security and autonomy. Okay.
Yeah, so does everybody.
So does everyone. And I'm not going to hire you just because you're trans, but at least there it's like for a
But
job.
I feel like, hello, conflict of interest. You're telling the booker and the people at the magazine, oh yeah, you want to protect the dolls? Give me money.
I know. But this next part. In the UK, trans-led initiatives such as 5 for 5 provide mutual aid to trans women and deserve much more
I was just
widespread
going to say this is
support.
giving TikTok beggar.
It's giving...
I was just going to say that it's like they're going and begging Glamour. This is Aslan Bird. This is...
We're trans. Give us money.
This is the Oracle. Except they pass and are pretty. That's the only difference.
Some of them pass. Some of them I don't. But regardless, again, I have no issue with them, though this was not wise. And I'm sorry, but to be like, use your opportunity being interviewed about trans women and be like, give us money. Just...
Yeah, I mean, go on, bitch. Sure, I guess.
Okay, I guess.
It doesn't make any sense.
But of course... This is the more of the hysterical rhetoric. Another quote from one of the trans women profiled. When I hear protect the dolls, I think it is time that we have the conversation about protecting the trans community, especially trans women who are being so heavily targeted. But I think it's really important that we then finish that sentence and talk about what we are protecting the dolls from. Currently, we're facing segregation laws. We are facing an inability to participate in public life.
Segregation? They really think they're Katniss Everdeen.
They really think they're Rosa Parks.
Yeah, segregation? Because you need to piss? You
have to go in the men's room. I mean, I don't want to act like an actual trans woman who puts a ton of effort into passing.
I think they should go and...
is not going to have some issues by being forced to use the men's room or the men's changing room or other things. I would hope in most of these spaces we could have a third space, an accommodation, a single
Ideally,
stall.
but if you pass really well, like it's an individual thing. If you pass really well, you will cause more problems going into the men's room than you would in the women's room.
I agree. However, not being allowed to do that, to go into the...
It's not
freaking segregation.
In the slightest.
It's just hysteria, and it pisses me off.
You can say that it's wrong, even if you think that it is, but to say that it's segregation is like, words just don't really mean anything anymore.
They really don't.
No, that's what it is.
I do find this funny though, because the whole theme of this was protect the dolls, and one of them decided, don't read ahead.
I'm not. I can't see it. I don't have glasses.
One of them decided to basically scold the journalist about how protect the dolls was actually problematic. Phrase.
Oh, why? Because dolls insinuates that the pretty ones should be protected?
Well, sort of. Close to that.
I have a PhD in woke, for sure.
The question was, what does protect the dolls mean to you? To Tyra, who is a model and writer in London and one of the 9 trans women who were given Women of the Year. This may be a bit controversial, and I do know the historical meaning of the term from ball culture and the reason why we trans feminine people use the term dolls, but if I'm honest, I have to confess my concern in regard to the risk of the term dolls getting used without its context. Sometimes I think it could encourage objectifying trans bodies.
Shut the
just shut up.
Just
please.
There's always someone who has you're literally on a photo shoot that is dedicated to trans women.
Get my close up.
Took the spot of 9 biological women, and you're still finding a way to have a problem.
You're posing for close-ups for a Glamour magazine.
And don't objectify me.
But don't objectify me.
That's insane.
That would be like Clarkson telling us not to objectify him.
Don't objectify
while
me,
actively selling his body on OnlyFans.
Right. Well, at least I own all of the rights to it, and I get all the money.
I think they did that shit for free.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't objectify me, guys.
I do have one other quote.
Oh, there's more?
Another one that was asked, what needs to change for trans women? And decided to scold people for jokes. Okay, so the question is, what needs to change for trans women? Aside from the obvious stuff, access to healthcare, all of the things that we desperately need, I would like to see an end to all these dumb conversations and podcast conversations. We're being attacked. We're being attacked.
I knew it was going to be about us.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, look, if you want to end humor about trans people, then
stop acting stupid.
No, then it's just going to turn into hate.
Get Blossom off TV if you want us to shut up, okay?
Stop doing stuff like this. Because honestly, the thing is like, if you can joke, that normally the people who are joking about trans people like we are, we're actually supportive, I would
Yes.
say, of trans
Of
people.
actual trans people.
But everybody, it's free reign. Everybody should be able to get joked on. So if we can't, if you're too protected for us to crack a joke on you, then like
I think that's
part
part
of
of what.
create resentment.
Yeah, and I'll just read the rest of this and I'll give my thoughts. But she said, I would like to turn on a TV program and not be blindsided with a trans joke. I just think people need to understand, not only are we human, most of us are badder than everyone else. Put some respect on it, bitch. I look better than you. I dress better than you. I smell better than you. Please learn and understand that. That's what I would like for the dolls.
What the?
She's unhinged, but kind of iconic.
Wait, there was part. Wait, where are you reading from?
From here.
I would like to and be blindsided by a trans joke.
Oh no! Show me on the doll where the joke touched
You're
you,
literally
babe.
okay. Jokes. People make jokes about things that everybody is experiencing, so everybody can laugh at it. If you want to be the center of attention, if you want to be on the cover of a fucking magazine, and trans topics are going to be the big thing that everybody's talking about, and you don't want to acclimate, you want to exclude yourself for attention,
But no jokes.
but you're going to get joked on because everybody is looking at this specific subject because everyone's talking about it. So maybe instead of trying to take the spotlight, just acclimate if you don't want to get joked on.
Well, and the other thing is, I
And
think
also, trans jokes are fun. Sorry, I just spit.
they
They're
can be
funny.
they can be quite funny.
Trans jokes, white jokes,
There's
black
that Dave,
jokes,
there's that
Native
Dave
American
Chappelle
jokes.
joke where he talks about I can't even say it.
What?
He says impossible pussy like
See, that's funny.
like
That's
fake.
funny. Everybody can laugh at that, even if you are trans. And if you can't take a joke, then you're just insecure.
And the other thing is that this kind of scoldy woke attitude is what has made people hate and resist social progressivism and the LGBTQ plus crowd. No one likes this.
I know.
Yet these are the brave, stunning activists and thought leaders that Glamour decided should be Women of the Year. I just find the whole thing incredibly dumb and more than anything just so counterproductive because it will get Glamour clicks, but it's kind of like Lily Tino, right?
Yeah.
It's clicks
It ends
for
up hurting more
yourself,
than it helps.
but at the expense of the actual community.
And people should be smart enough not to take things out on an entire community.
But they're not, though.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
But people are not smart enough to do that. So, like it or not, if you're trans or if you're gay and you're a minority, you do kind of have a harder time. Like your group has a harder time because your individual actions do contribute to stereotypes.
But that's respectability politics. Yeah, try being respectable for once. like
I'm sorry, there needs to be policing in communities
mhm.
and it needs to get more rigid and structured because this shouldn't have been allowed.
I love this person, but just like, and you bitches stanky.
It's like, okay, normally people who have to call themselves super hot are not super hot.
There was something very braggadocious about that whole rant.
Oh yeah, I know. I use context clues. Is that just like bragging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Go to college.
let us know what you think in the comments below. Help pay for Clarkson's remedial education, becoming a member, subscribe, stay away from his extra page, and we will talk again with more normal. We'll be back with more normal gays real soon. Psst. Happy Halloween.